900 horsepower. He will burn 5 gallons of diesel fuel to make this run. He will pump more than a gallon of water into the engine. Off the line, he's got to bring it out. Get it locked up. Herbie, you're never gonna... Okay, Tom, tell him that he did not bring the RPMs up enough on it. Now, he's the first man out in the class, and thank goodness, because he has the option to drop down and come back and pull again. As we said, it's Herbie's first year of pulling. When you sit on there with a big diesel engine that was never made to run more than 23... Ladies and gentlemen, a big welcome for the puller from Anne Arundel County. Bringing it up. He's taking his time. He's got to get all the turbos up to full boost. Now put the fuel to it. Lewis McDonald. Pennsylvania points, comes down to Maryland to run, especially when they're going to have hot dogs for free. Now, he'll burn better. Look at the water. He's pumping water into it now. Now the fuel is on. Leon Overholser. He became the first man out in this class. He's got a problem with it. Now, it sounded to me as though he blew a head gasket. That steam coming back on him. Here's on the Maryland circuit, and he has got an international setup. This tractor has a unique sound when it runs, running 3 turbochargers. She whistles. Look at the water injection. He's got steam coming out of it now. He's going to bring it out. Now he's going to turn the fuel on full blast. Yes, indeed. Listen to that sucker run. Unbelievable well-got horsepower. Yeah, Dottie called me up last week on some tractor pull business, and I said to her, are you and Ed going to Harford County? And she said, well, is anybody else going to be there? I said, well, he runs 2 turbochargers. He says, hey, you don't need any more than that. You can pump enough air into this thing because this thing gets down and runs. This is the first time that Ben Kennedy has ever been over to the Harford County Fair. Ah, yes, come on, Ben, put it to it. Uh-oh, she's not coming to life. Now, get it up. Oh, he had the wrong gear, but decided to go ahead and hang in there with it. Not a bad pull at all, right in the 240-foot range. I don't know whether he was able to edge Leon, and Leon had between he and Dad, who's going to do the milking? This is the son. Mom came along down to keep an eye on him. Mr. Ted Hawk, ladies and gentlemen. Putting it on him. Let's see whether he's out or not. He's close to the line. Smith had a full pull. He is going to be good for second place. I'll tell you what, Dad. Pennsylvania, the old man of the family, Mr. Paul anytime that anybody here in Harford County would want to volunteer their time to help, well, I just get a hold of Doc Cook or any of them to do it. And right now, from down in Anne Arundel County, the old granddaddy of super stock pulling for 12 years, Mr. Tommy Wilkerson. While you're up here, you've been pulling now for over 20 years, and you and I kind of grew up in this thing. Now, we haven't talked about balancing a tractor. What was wrong with Tommy? He was light on the front. He's adjusted. Either too much boost, not enough boost. Right now he's running about 100 pounds per cubic inch. Make him welcome from Southern Maryland, Kevin Windsor. Understand that he was a little bit late getting here. He came a full piece, didn't he? He was in Illinois yesterday afternoon running, drove all night and half the day to get here. So, like I say, he's tired both ways. Well, I'll tell you, he just keep on pushing that throttle. Ladies and gentlemen, he's got to get his nerve up to do this thing. It's only the 4th time he's been hooked to the sled. From down in Southern Maryland, Mr. Herbie Catterton. Hold it, keep it up, don't let it go down. All right, go for what you can go for. He stopped and, well, he just didn't have it. He didn't let it come up long enough. Now, it seems like all the turbos are doing what they should. Let's have a big hand for him, ladies and gentlemen. He's trying to lift up the announcing tower. Right now, coming back, this is Lewis McDonald, who dropped down to last place. And we'll talk more about the kids' pedal pull. Boy, I think it's a pulling day from Anne Arundel County. Come on! Let's, Lewis, get it up! Uh-oh, he's got a turbo going bad, too. You heard that thing, how it was growling and whistling. Another one, Gary, that's going down, turbo problems, and you get into a lot of bucks with those things, but ready to come up here today. He says, I think I'm going to go home and go to bed tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring him back here to Harford County for the last time today, and we wish him the best of luck if he pulls in Cecil County on Wednesday night from Kemar, Maryland. The diesel mechanic, Mr. Eddie Smith. Eddie is gonna... Of course, out of Shippensburg. Now, Paul's going to make sure he keeps it running this time. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that old case does sound good. Running with only one turbocharger. He says, I don't need 3 or 4 of those suckers. You just give me a big air research to put on there. And we're 134 feet. Smith is out of it. Paul Hawks at 234. My money's going to be on this man here. The old excavator from down in Anne Arundel County, Maryland, Mr. Tommy Wilkerson. Take much, I would say he got him, and it took it all. We'll wait for the distance. His water injection must have broken on him. He's using a lot of water on the ground, but Tommy was in there. We'll wait.